Okay, take 482. So, just wanted to show you here, I'm on my monitor, 3060 Ti, 144 refresh rate. For some reason it's trying to do 4K, which is an option. If you go into NVIDIA settings, you could do an upscale, which basically takes your monitor, whatever your resolution on your monitor is, and you can upscale it to a higher resolution, and it'll condense the pixels. I don't really ever see why that is, necessary, because you're not really getting 4K. It's just kind of stretching them onto your display. But anyway, so that's why this up here went into red, because it was trying to do that for some reason. But anyways, 1440p, 3060 Ti, 144, and you see everything here is maxed out. NVIDIA Highlights is just the recording option. I'm using the Xbox Game Bar, which comes on Windows pre-installed, so I don't have to use the NVIDIA, because it could be a pain in the butt. And you see here everything is maxed out. Normal is the regular max out. It's either normal or low. So you see all that. All this is maxed out. And I'm also have ray tracing enabled, which improves the visual quality, and DLSS enabled, which combined with ray tracing gives you great performance, which is higher frame rate with amazing visual quality. Both of these are specifically made for NVIDIA cards. AMD cards do not have that option. They do, they're just starting to get it, but it's nowhere near what NVIDIA has. So NVIDIA takes the cake on DirectX and DLSS. AMD is just trying to catch up on that, and they've done a great job making it possible in most games, and how much it improves the quality. So direct tracing or ray tracing just improves the visual quality, and then it lowers your frame rates though, because you get better visual quality. But they made DLSS, which is deep learning super sampling, which basically takes the ray tracing and makes it perform at a better rate, higher image quality, with the ray tracing, so you could get 144 frames per second. Or higher frame rates. So anyways, I got these three disabled because I don't like them. Motion blur, they actually take a harder hit on your CPU and GPU, so it could lower your performance. And depth of field is just the visual blur outside of your area of view when you're aiming down sights and not in focus. So I turn those off because I don't care, and I don't really like that effect that it does. So I turn it off because it saves me, actually gives me better performance, higher frame rate, and I don't like the way it looks either way. And I turn film grain down because I don't like that staticky look. So yeah, here's all my settings maxed out, and you can see here 3060 Ti. I don't have to send you a video on my phone because this one actually shows what my graphics card is. Okay, so let's hop into a game here. Hopefully it'll work now. I don't know what happened last time, but it really did screw me over, and I was so mad. But I got it working. It was my keyboard somehow, when I pressed the WASD to move, it would take me back out to my desktop. And I don't know why it did that. That has never happened before. But I'm assuming because I started using the game bar, there was probably a shortcut in there that I actually accidentally pressed when I was, trying to start recording. And so it messed my keys up. So I basically had to uninstall all my keyboard drivers, restart the computer a couple times, and reinstall everything. But it's not doing it right now, so thank the Lord. But we'll have to see what happens whenever I get into a game. And I'm crossing my fingers because I don't know what else I need to do after this if it doesn't work. Oh, thank God it works. Okay. So, as you know, this is just training, or what you would call it. So, but you can see my You can see my frame rate. It was showing the frame rate earlier. I don't know why it's not showing it now, but oh well. Good thing is I got it. You can see the frame rate in the top left. So. Now I'm not as good at this as I am Apex. But I'm glad this is Clash so that I can respawn.